just got the camera. I'm so excited.
You knew that he was mad. He paid.
Hi guys.
Thank you so much.
Just filming. I'm so excited right now, guys. Because I just got my new camera.
I think it's because I've been chatting with him
excited.
and kind of developing a friendship, and so he's giving it to me for cheaper.
And then we're currently in the car right now. But
Why is that?
say hi to your viewers.
We will look at it, obviously.
But yeah, so we're gonna go to Starbucks for breakfast. I'm so hungry right now, and this is so nice having this little thing here because I can look at myself. Now that that's like I just couldn't have that on my old camera, and it's so much nicer. The quality is so good right now. I'm so excited. So I just figured out how to use it. The guy was so sweet. Oh my goodness! So I'm so excited, and we're gonna film the thing today. Because I woke up, it was such a surprise. I woke up this morning to the camera. The guy met up with us at our hotel. It was so sweet.
Okay, so
in my dream, I was wearing the same shirt as this, so it's just so cool. It's such a god thing. I'm so excited. I also have my SD card because I found one and there's like a little case on and everything. It's so cute. I'm so excited, guys. I also hope the quality is gonna be better because I'm not gonna be filming on my phone anymore. I'm gonna be filming on this camera, which is so nice. So I'm so excited. I also have to figure out how to use it yet because I do know how to use it, but I don't know how to do all the like extra features yet. So I'm gonna watch some videos on it.
I'll take the IME.
I'm my little pimple right there. But
I know we're not.
this is a little princess. She's a little princess today. Yeah, are you a little princess today? Say hi. You look so beautiful.
It's free, but unfortunately I have sold out of my popping pearls for those drinks today.
I'm still getting used to this, so Shark is a little weird, but keep you right here. Give me a second. 1 second. I'm looking for it right now. I'm very sorry that the audio is picking up a lot of the background noises. I still had to kind of figure out the settings to the camera. Like, I figured out a lot of the video settings, but I don't know necessarily if that's just the normal audio or because I'm thinking of either there's like a wind buff thing that kind of reduces sound and stuff, so I may have to end up getting that, although the camera didn't come with that, which is totally fine, but I'm just gonna have to figure out how to buy it because I haven't found it anywhere. So just let me know if like, I'm sorry if it's very annoying, but I'll try to figure it out and see if I can figure out how to turn it on like noise reduction. I think there is in a mode like that, so I'll look into it. So
What am I passing?
she's so excited.
John wanted the, or this is for you.
So that drink's really, what is it called?
Summerberry
Skies drink.
Sky drink, whatever. I don't know. It's like the new Starbucks.
It's kind of bland. It needs a little something.
It does, but like it's still really good. Blueberry, or like if they have like strawberries in it, I think their drink's really good. Thank you. And I got this. So good. The trees, I think it's so beautiful. So beautiful. The sky is just gorgeous today. Hello. Hello. So I'm currently about to read my book and I have like the prettiest view out here. It's so gorgeous right now, but I'm gonna probably do some journaling. I'm just kind of watching, like, it's just kind of like a little bit of cotton candy in the sky. I'll show you guys in a second, but it's so beautiful. So I've been trying to journal and I kind of been missing out. So I do like mood things every day. If you know, you know. And so I've been trying to do it, and yeah, so it's been a bit since I've done it. It's been a bit since I've done it, so I'm gonna do it. But that's what's going on. So I'm so excited. But we had a blast today, so that's kind of going on. Oh, what did I just do? I did not mean to record that. I'm too tired for this. Hello, mommy. Hello. Hello. Beautiful. You guys are so cute. I'm sorry. One thing I think like God's been showing me in this season is like it's okay not to like be traveling every day, and like I generally think that like God has me in the season for a reason. Of course he does, but just like I want to bring light to like the fact of like we don't always have to be traveling. Like you don't always have to be traveling doing things, because I think that social media romanticizes always traveling and always doing things, and like God has a plan. So whether that's you staying in one spot, traveling, like he always has a plan. And so I just want you guys to know like that's okay. If you like, I think that like honestly as a whole we just romanticize like it always has to be different. Like we see something, we're like, oh my goodness, I really want that instead of what I have. And I think that like God's been showing me like that that's not a good perspective to have. Like we need to be content where we're at, and then God will bless us because we're content where we're at. Because the second we start to be content, God's like, I see you and I understand that you're trying to just be good with whatever I'm doing, and that is great. Like that's a really good trait to have, because you never know when you're gonna need that. So I honestly think it's such a good reminder. And even like God's been reminding me, I'm just like, wow, God, like you're so right. Because like there's so many times that God's correcting me, like, girl, like what are you doing? Like, do you need to be doing something every day? Like that's not necessity. Like that's not where I have you right now. Like just trust me when I say that this is where I want you. And like I think that's been one of my biggest things recently. And I love that God, like I love the way he so lovingly humbles me. Like it's the most loving, like the loveliest human being ever. Like he's just the sweetest. He's like, you know, like he's just so sweet. I'm just like, it just like blesses my heart. He's so amazing. God is so good. Like I'm so grateful for my camera, because I don't want to like give this persona that I'm like, you know, I'm the spoiled brat. Like genuinely, like I'm so excited and still so giddy like about the whole thing of having a camera. It just like, because the thing is, this has been a thing on my heart since I was literally so young. And so like having a vlogging camera is one thing, and like I'm so grateful for the other cameras that I have, like my really nice photography camera and like this one as well. Like this one's so nice. I'm so grateful honestly, because this camera is so nice, and I've already taken so many photos. It's just like the photos are literally beautiful, and I'm just like, I'm so thankful to the Lord, because like this literally could not have happened if it was not for him. Like literally, when I tell you, like this would not have been, like there was no way, and like anything could be possible without him. So just like I'm so grateful honestly. And like I had to give glory to him, because it was all him. Honestly, it was all him. But I've just been so excited, and it's been so nice to be able to use it. Now one thing I will say though is like I definitely, like, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I definitely do struggle with like wanting to go places and like wanting to take photos and stuff, because like I always have like artistic ideas and stuff, but like I can never do them most of the time, because like it's just because like I'm like not really in this season of my life. It's like there's moments where it gets really busy, and then it gets like super, like there's nothing going on, and then it gets super busy, and then like there's nothing going on. And so it's just like it's been so crazy honestly. And so God's just been kind of like, it's just, but I think it's good though, because I think this will really be helpful for the future. Because if I'm content with being, you know, here, being, you know, like just like I'm content with every season that God's putting me through, like in this like 20 million seasons in one season, it's been crazy. And so like I'm just so glad though that God's walking me through this, because I know this is a huge step and a huge thing for the future, and I can't wait for you guys to come with me on the future. And just like I'm so excited for what God has, because I know I can't see everything, but I'm so excited, and honestly, I'm so giddy just about being in this season. Like, I just think that God is so good, and like, I think that God's really changing my perspective, because I just like, it makes me so happy, just because like, I'm looking back at all my photos and videos, I'm just like, God is so good. Like, this is like, I'm so grateful to live this life, and to like, I'm so beyond grateful and blessed, like, to be able to like, to see the suns as I do, and like to see all of the beautiful things that God has made on this earth. It makes me tear up, because I'm just like, God is so good, honestly, and it makes me so happy. Like, I can't believe, like, I didn't think I would be here in this position. Like, I had prayed for a camera for so long, and God showed me it, and I just like, and I was so excited to get it, because I was like this has been my dream since I was so young, and like, it just like, it makes me so excited. I'm just like, God is honestly just like amazing, and I wouldn't be here without him. And so like, it's just, it makes me so happy, because like, honestly, like, God cares about what you care about, and like, even the tiny things, like, even the things like nobody cares about it, like, he does. And like, even the big things too, is like, God's been showing me that, like, with my camera, like, God's been showing me with that, and then like, with like, just everything that's going on. It's just like, it's just so refreshing, honestly, because this season's been crazy, and like, I just want to be honest with you guys, because I don't want to put on this persona like, oh my goodness, my life's perfect, every day I get to do stuff, because that's not true. Like, half of the days I'm just like, it's just a calm, relaxing, like, staying at home, like, going outside, and like, trying to find things to do, trying to get creative. It's so difficult, and I haven't seen Bestie in so long, and so like, it's just, there's just so many things right now, but like, God is just so good. That's all I can say. It's just like, I'm just so grateful in this season, and like, to be able to walk, like, honestly, if God wasn't in it, like, in the camera and everything, like, I wouldn't have got it. And it makes me so happy, because nobody knows like how hard I prayed for this camera. And it's like, when I got a godly best friend, like, that giddiness and that happiness, like, I had prayed for so long, like, and this wanting a camera has been on my heart for the longest time, off and on, and like, and then like, I felt like this big desire in my heart to get a camera, and so I was like, Lord, like, please guide me and show me, and this was the camera. And just literally, God lined everything so perfectly. Like, the guy was the sweetest, like, just everything. God is literally the best. Like, I can't. Not me. Oh my gosh, I keep taking video. Oopsies. Okay, so I've been reading this book right here. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Okay, so I've been reading this book, right? Okay, and so it's called Eleanor Oblate is Completely Fine, right? So I'm reading this book, okay, and I just got to, like, this is a tad bit of a spoiler, but I've been reading it, right, and I'm just like so embarrassed, because okay, so in the book she's telling everybody that this guy that she's never even met, but she's only seen him online, she's only stalked him online, she's gone to his apartment, she didn't actually go in, she found his like, what? And she's telling everybody, she's like, I met a guy, he just doesn't know it yet, like, but she doesn't tell anybody that. So she has this guy currently in her life that, like, they are like friends right now, and she's like, the guy is obviously hitting on her, like, in a very nonchalant way, but she doesn't pick it up, because she's not, like, she just doesn't know, and because she's kind of socially awkward in a way, like, she's not awkward but also really awkward when it comes to relationships and stuff, because she's never really had much experience in that department, because the guy she used to be with was not very good, so she doesn't really understand everything. But I'm so embarrassed, because I'm reading it, right, and she's telling this guy that obviously likes her, and they have like a really good bond, and he's being like awkward about it and stuff, and she's just going along with that. I'm like, girl, like, he's obviously in love with you and you're not understanding what's going on. It's so embarrassing, oh my goodness, because I'm like, even I would be able to pick that up, like, what? And I'm very socially awkward sometimes, so like, it makes no sense to me. I'm like, girl, what are you talking, like, and she's telling everybody too that, like, you know, she's dating, or like she's met a guy, but she never even met this dude. Like, for all she knows, he could be a serial killer. Like, she doesn't even know. Like, are you okay, Miss Girl? Like, do you, like, I don't understand her point of view. That's so weird to me. I just am like reading this, I'm like, it's giving me the ick. Like, what and who and why? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's so weird to me. I don't know. But I love, okay, so I've been kind of in a reading slump, but this book is so good though. Like, it's very slow in a sense, but like the way the dialogue is, it really makes you be able to, like, it's been taking me longer to finish it, but I've gotten farther. So I do really, really like the way it's written though. And so far there's nothing bad in it or anything. So I don't know. I do like it though. I'm excited to actually finish it because I want to know what happens in the end. So I've just been kind of reading it, but I just wanted to get ready for the day because Joy Bear wanted to lay with me this morning. And so I let her lay with me for a little bit, but then I was like, okay, I need to get ready because my family got me like these little things to eat in the morning. So I'm going to eat one of them and then probably end up either reading or writing because I've been trying to write my book and I have been kind of slacking on that. So I've been trying to pick it up again, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that embarrasses anybody else, but I'm like, the storyline is so good. And honestly, at first it was kind of funny, but now it's gone to the point where like literally she's like ruining a chance that like she could be with that guy and she doesn't realize, and he's like the sweetest guy ever, and she's ruining her chances with him because she's like, I met this guy. No, you didn't. You never even met him. You met him once. You didn't even talk to him. You didn't even say hi to him. You literally just, like, he didn't even know you exist. I'm sorry, what? Like, are you okay? Like, that is so embarrassing. But my problem is not necessarily that she's like, I like this guy, or like, this is my future husband, because it's still a problem, but it's fictional world, so I'm ignoring that. But then she has the audacity to stalk him, to go to his apartment and look outside, and then she's like telling like everybody else, oh yeah, like this is the guy I met. Be so real, you didn't even meet him. What are you talking about, Miss Girl? It's definitely like, that's definitely why it's called She's Completely Fine, because she's not. Like, she a little mentally cuckoo, but I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. Like, and it's so embarrassing too because the other guy is probably so confused because he's never seen, like, because he's inviting her to all of these events and stuff because he wants to hang out with her, because he likes her, and she's going along with it. And it's like, if you've already met he's probably like, if you already met somebody, why are you coming with me to all these events? I don't know, it's so weird. So currently I'm using my tripod right now, and I really do like it because I got like a smaller one and I love it, honestly. Here, set you guys up somewhere. It's so nice and it's so easy to screw on. So I literally love this tripod. It's so nice. This is the fit for today. I found these shorts and they're literally so comfy. So I've been reading in these shorts for the past 2 days. So, well, past 1 day, I think. I don't know. But, somebody want my food? Yeah, somebody wants my food. Okay, I'm wanting to try this, so let's try this together. Joy Bear is my audience right now. She really, really wants this. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in. Oopsies, this is kind of done. There you go. It smells actually really, really good. I'm actually so excited right now. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Okay, let's try this and we'll give it a rating. So it's definitely a little mushy for my taste, but I actually really like this. She really wants it, but I do think it needs some more cinnamon or something though. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try putting one of my blueberries in it. Okay. Okay. Can I get both of us in the shot somehow? You see her. She's like hiding. She's like, I'm not looking at anything. When I was during contest, Joy, but I can win. Go to me. Come here. I love you. She's like, when we staring contest. Do you want this? What do you want? She's like staring at me. She really wants my food. Oh. Oh. You wanna go out potty outside? Okay. I'm gonna go take her outside real quick. I'm gonna take this with me though. I think I'm gonna actually sprinkle some cinnamon on top because I think it would be so good. But I do like this. You just have to adjust to it. So I'm gonna give it, so out of 10 I would give it maybe a 6 or 7, but I do want to try it with the cinnamon because I think it'll make the difference. I think it'll taste really good. Look at this cutie patootie. You're so cute, you are. I love you. You're such a good girl. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna go take her out real quick. It's gonna be kind of fun to get outside for a second. Maybe I'll take my book, I don't know, because I'm gonna take my book actually. I'll take you guys with me as well, and let's go outside. Go outside. Okay, let's go. She's sniffing around. To paint because I wanted to try the paint or like you paint and then you put water on top, so I wanted to try that. So I also probably even have to let it dry first, but I really wanted to try it, so I used my page. I have this, I don't really know how to do that, but I have this like book thing that I use for painting and stuff, so I'm just gonna use it. I have a bunch of painting stuff over here. Okay, and then I also brought water as well because I'm going to need it for the coloring part of it as well, because I have watercolors, not actually real colors. I wish I did, but I don't. So. Also, like, I wish there was something to catch you up on, but there's really nothing. Nothing besides, like, my camera and everything. I do miss Bestie, though, so much. She's currently somewhere else right now, but I really, really miss her. And it's been, like, I feel like a whole month since I've seen her. It's been so long. Oh, my goodness. And it's been so long. Which color? I don't want to do blue, but like I've been really enjoying being artsy, and so like I was like, you know what, I want to paint today, so I decided to paint. Oh my goodness, I also just realized I probably need to journal as well, but So also, my Apple Watch hasn't been turning on, but it's been giving me notifications. So I'm honestly so confused. Like, is it broken? Is it dead? Like, does the screen still work? Like, what's going on? Because anytime I get notifications, it still does it. It's so weird. I love my family. My family, like, honestly, do you ever are like, oh my goodness, like, I need to get, like, we need to have like a reality TV show? That's like how me and my family, except I feel like we'd get canceled for no reason because like my family is a little unhinged sometimes, but I feel like it's so funny though. I don't know, it's just so funny because I'll just like randomly and not realize what's going on in a conversation, and I'll go look at the messages and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so funny. But anyway, I have nothing really in particular. I really like drawing sunsets. That's like been one of my favorites. So I want to try, I'm just gonna kind of blend it in, but like you guys will see, I'll show you the final product. I don't know, I actually do have some smaller brushes, so if I did want to get a photo and draw it, I could. And I do have another notebook, but the notebook isn't like thick enough, but I can do it with watercolor paint. I just can't use, I have alcohol-based markers that I was given, and which was actually so sweet. I was given by a family friend. I think I've told you guys about that before. Yeah, I have a big thing of them, and I probably could do that, but it's so much fun. It's so funny though, because there's so much going on in the group chat. Things, like, especially because, like, with me not really being able to leave the house. Hold up. Joy's at the door. Hello! Hi, kitty patootie. What's going on? What's going on? Wanna come lay over here? To be so careful with the water. Boom. There we go. Come here. Does anybody else? Oh, good girl. I love you. Does anybody else just like love painting? Because I do. I love painting so much. And like, it's so funny though, because I have like multiple people have asked me like, what would you want to do? Like, if you had to pick like one career, what would you want to do? And that to me is like one of the hardest questions. It's like asking me who is my favorite person in the world. I mean, like, obviously that's easy, Jesus, but like it depends. Like, if we're talking about like in the world down here, that is so hard. But if we're talking about like heavenly, like God, of course. But like, I don't know, it's so difficult. And like, I've had people ask me about it. I'm like, what do I answer? Because like, I have so many different hobbies. Like, and I don't mean this to flex, there's these things I could probably do professional if I chose and I had more practice with them, but I just generally love doing them for fun. If you know, you know. So like, I like drawing, I like writing, I love painting, I like experimenting with new things and doing different things I don't normally do. But one of the things I really do enjoy is like painting, and I think that it's like always been a huge thing for me, is painting. And I don't know, it's just kind of funny. And I've actually been writing a lot. If you didn't know, I actually have a book that I want to release one day. I don't know when, but I do want to release one of these days. So I don't know, it's just really cool. Like, and I don't mean that in a braggy sense of like, oh my goodness, I have so many talents. Like, no, just generally like so many things that I enjoy doing. And if I chose, like, if God took me down a certain path, like, I would love it, but I don't know. It's so hard when people ask me, because I'm like, what do I answer? That's like the hardest question ever, because I do so many things and I enjoy so many different things. I think that's like such a hard thing for me, honestly. I'm always taking photos of things I see. I'm always taking photos of my dog, of course, Joy Bear. I'm always taking photos of everything. And so it's like, it's one of those things that like I could never really explain. Like, I mean, I can explain it, but it's just like there's so many things. I think that's so hard to like grasp. Like, I don't even know what I would do professionally. I could honestly probably do everything, but it just makes it so challenging because I also know how to take photos really well. I have so many things. Like, I actually have like a professional camera that I could take photos on. Like, this camera currently that I'm using, I could actually take professional photos on there. Now, I know, like, I don't know, I think I could definitely get another lens as well if I chose. That would definitely up the quality as well if I did want to take it professionally, and if God led me to do that. But I don't know, it's just, It makes me so excited for the future and what the future holds, and it of course is very nerve-wracking, but just like it's so cool though, God's plan, you know. Main thing is, I would say, if somebody asks me like if you would rather go out with people you don't know than or go out with people that you know, I would obviously say people that I know, because for me, I like once in a while do meet new people, but I feel like it's so much easier with people I already know. Plus, like, I just feel more comfortable. Like, it's like when you have to kind of like open up again, like, and that's not really hard necessarily for me, but like with some things I just don't like speaking about, and like only some certain people know, like selected people know those things, and so I don't know, it just, I guess it's really difficult because, you know, it's one of those things that is I guess a common occurrence. So okay, can you see, this is so hard to see, but can you see it? This is the first one, and these are all mine. This one's really funny, but these are actually, this one's kind of interesting, but this one I think is my favorite. The details is so beautiful, so I love this one. Yeah, and then the paint stuff over here, so. The battery died, so we're back for part 2. 2 pages left. So far, so good. So we're gonna finish this up. Okay, so just finished, and the ending is so cute because online it says that this book is not like a romance book at all. Be so for real. Be so for real. But it is so sweet. So I love the storyline. Definitely look up the triggers if you're gonna read this book. The book I'm talking about is Eleanor Appling is Completely Fine. This book is so good by Honeyman. This one's so good. There's no like scenes or anything in it. There's definitely like a couple mentions of like not anybody doing anything, but just like things. I don't know how to explain it without, I don't know. But this book was so good. I literally loved it. And I will say it definitely gave me secondhand embarrassment a couple times, but the writing is so good. I did have to skip a couple pages like in the end because it was a little slow near the end, especially because I was expecting it to be somewhat of a romance. I don't know why. It definitely did have that romance key in it, so if you are looking, like if this is kind of like this is more of kind of like her experience and everything, and I do think that you should definitely look up the trigger warnings because she was abused and there was some things that definitely can disturb younger viewers, or if you're very sensitive to any of these topics, I just don't want to get disturbed by this book. But it's such a good book. I generally think like this was not like a disturbing book to me. This was a Pagan's classic, but it actually like it was one of those books that I wanted to pick up. It was definitely hard for me to get through for whatever reason. I don't know necessarily why, but it was such a good storyline. It made me want to read more. It just wasn't a book I finished in a couple days. Like this took me a week, but I think part of it too is when I started I was sick. I think this book is just, it's a light fluffy book, but I also do think there's like heavy topics in it that is like lightly discussed throughout the book and a couple mentions of like hard topics. So I do think that was definitely like, but for me I didn't have the problem of like hearing about it. To me it didn't like, it wasn't like super dark or anything. It was a very light and fluffy book, but I do think like there's some topics, like there was like a couple pages I did skip through, but yeah, definitely look up trigger warnings. But I would rate this book I think a 3.5, I think, because I did have to skip some pages because it was a little slow. But other than that, I think the book definitely have to go with 3.5 or 4.5 because this book was so good. The storyline was so good. I give it a higher rating, especially if you're wanting a clean book that doesn't have anything in it, and the humor and everything is so funny. Now I will say she's a little crazy in the mind, so like like not like a psychopath, but she's just like her brain process is a little weird and she gets herself into a little bit of embarrassing situations like once in a while. So like if you do find, like if you do get really bad secondhand embarrassment, and you probably you may want to think, maybe research a little bit about the book before you read it, I don't know, but because there's just been times. But I do like her character, and I do like the tiny, okay, so like I love the way romance is as well, because it's like the tiniest bit of romance, and like it's not a tiny bit of romance, but it is like, I don't know, like it's like a very light romance, but it's not like what you'd think. Like I like the way that the romance is done, because to me I love it, because I think that like it just shows kind of like a slow burn, and I think because it's not focusing necessarily on the romance aspect of it, I just think it's so cool. But I do think though that like this was definitely worth it. And I will say it was definitely hard to finish the book, but like I would expect going into this is not going to be what the typical aspect of a romance. When I came into it, this is the reason it was so difficult to read, was because I didn't understand what this book was. I did not realize that. I thought this was going to be like a romance, and when I first started I was like, okay, this definitely seems like it's gonna be romance, but it wasn't the kind of romance I expected it to be. It's not a dark romance or anything, it's just like it's just like a light subplot, but the subplot's also important. It's kind of confusing unless you read the book, but I was disappointed because I wanted to just know like if she was gonna have a love interest. I needed to know, and I think online it's very deceiving, so don't look at anything about this book, especially because a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, but I generally think that reading this book is the best way to go. But I'm gonna put my Goodreads review in now, but I really do like this book, and the fact that it was clean and stuff. There was a couple things though too, I will say, that, you know, younger audiences, and there's a lot of like words that even for me was a little confusing to read, like in other languages like French and stuff. Like I was like, I don't know, and just kind of just skipped those words. But yeah, so that's my personal. It's about a girl who has been fine for so long. She doesn't know that there's supposed to be more to life than just fine. Like she thinks like her life is great, she thinks that there's something missing in her life, and then something happens and she's starting to realize, she's like, there's more to life than meets the eye. Like I feel like, to me, like she realizes that this is not like the fine, like she just was settling for being alone. She was a loner, and this is all like on the back, by the way. He's trying to be there and help her, and you just kind of get to see the whole thing unfold. And I do think the romance is definitely not, like I said though, just keep in mind, if you're a romance reader, this is not the kind of romance you'd expect. It's not going to be the, like, you will definitely get little things here and there, but because she definitely like doesn't necessarily understand full social cues, especially when it comes to guys, she doesn't necessarily understand. So I will give you that. So if you're the kind of person that cannot wait for like slow burns, this is extra slow, I think. So I don't know, it was a good book though. I do think I love the book, and honestly I'm really glad I did finish it. I was gonna DNF it at like 200, but I was like 250, but I was like, you know what, let me just keep reading it, maybe I'll end up enjoying it. I actually did, because I was very deceived from the reviews online. So that's my personal opinion of the book, and it was really good. I would definitely, I don't know if I'd recommend it to my friends, it depends on who the book is. I think I personally really did enjoy it, because it's definitely about her kind of like figuring out her life, and basically, I don't know, I just think that like her personality and the way that it's written is very entertaining, and I think that like anybody would really enjoy this book. I just think definitely like keep in mind that it's not gonna be what you expect. It's probably gonna be completely different than what you would expect this book to be, and it's gonna be some deeper topics. So I don't know, for me, I didn't have the problem reading about the deeper topics either. But there was a deeper topic that I did end up skipping a couple pages about, because just like this doesn't really entertain me, and I just
beginner.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this
beginner using the camera.
I keep accidentally clicking record, and like I was trying to take a photo of him and I clicked the mode button. Because okay, you have to understand, from the perspective is like it's a flip camera, so everything is on top of the camera, so it's harder, and there's so many buttons on top. It's so difficult to know which one to switch. You check out my hair. She's like, she's so sassy. Like she legit gives me the side eye. Okay. This is what I'm feeling right now. I don't know. This is getting a little too big. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn it off again. This is what I wanted to avoid, but it's too big.
See what's going on the top.
It's so beautiful outside. It's like, it's the perfect weather out here really today. It's like reminding me of like spring weather finally. I love this weather so much because it's not like super hot. The sun's not beating down, but it's still beautiful. The clouds are out. It's sunny. It's so beautiful. Like the clouds or the sun's out as well, but there's a little bit of clouds, so it's just beautiful. Because I love the plain blue sky, but I personally prefer when there's clouds in the sky because I think it's so beautiful. I figured out, it's so cool because I actually figured out how to use this camera manually, and I think I figured out like a really useful setting and some settings that are really now helpful. So I'm excited that I figured that out.
What's this even doing?
It just reminded me of that one scene in Sing when the the Miss Crawley is like, get out. That one.
Your destination is on the right.
I'm good.
I'm so happy right now. Ooh, I kind of want to dig into the ice cream right now, but I'm not going to. I'm tempted. But strawberry covered ice cream. Strawberry covered ice cream. That's not how that works. I was just saying that we got a bunch of ice cream to try because I do not want to get copyrighted because there's copyrighted music playing in the background, so. Okay, so I want to show you guys what I got for stuff. So I got these gluten-free pastries and cake. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I'll organize it here. I hope it's not too loud in here because I can't really tell, but we got these classic original potato crisps. They're actually gluten-free and really good ingredients, so I'm really excited to try these. These look so good. I've tried the other two flavors. There may be more bad now. And then I got these nature strawberries, hyper-dried fresh, the white and dark chocolate, these trooper ones. I'm so excited. These look so good. Then gluten-free. These love pretzels. It looks so good. Or gluten-free peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets. I'm so excited. These look so good. And then these are my favorite. They're so good. They're also really good ingredients. These are chomps. So good. They're 10 grams of protein per, but these are like my favorite snacks ever. And this one is turkey, and this one is the sea salt beef. I love these. There's so many different flavors. Well, not sponsored. I just wanted to show you guys my snacks. And then I haven't tried these yet, so I'll try some of these snacks with you over the next couple days. This one's Better Goods coconut chocolate chip cookie dough bites. So excited. It sounds so good.
Yeah.
So excited.
I like this show.
Me too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure this video big and subscribe, like, and turn on notifications for my next videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this video was just fun and you enjoyed it so much. And thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much. If you're a new subscriber, do not forget to subscribe, like, and turn on all notifications for my next videos. And if you're not new, welcome back. And I hope you guys enjoy. Also, my videos should be so much better now because I'm going to start filming on my camera instead. And, you know, probably notice in my other videos, I was filming with my phone and another camera I have, which is very nice, but it's just not like a good quality for vlogging. The photos are really good quality, but just not the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still so excited. This is weeks later, but anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed, and Mother God has a great purpose and plan for your life, and I hope you did enjoy. And let me know what you'd like to see next. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.